What is going on, people? It is AllDaysPass with more StarCraft 2 gameplay. And today, we are showing my third ladder match from Season 7. I don't know if this was after the lock or before the lock, but this is going up against another Protoss, Adam Angel. Pretty cool name. But it looks like we're going to be going for pretty similar builds here, 9 pylon. And I believe I'm going to try for my 3-gate robo. It's my build that I still need the most work on. At the start of Season 8, I started working a little bit more on some 4-gate builds, and I've done a little bit better in Season 8, as you guys will see if you stick with the series. But I'll speed it up here a little bit more even. And I'm getting my scout. I don't see any gas. I just see the gateway, the pylon. I got my first gas here. Of course, I'm not mining it yet. But getting my cyber core, getting my gateway chrono boosted zealot out, mining, finally getting my gas. I canceled that because I think I blocked myself into my base here, and I didn't want to do that, so I put it over here, and hopefully I can fill this little spot here with some units. But we'll slow it down a bit. He's got 2 zealots out, and I forgot to put the units tab up here. He's got 2. I got 1 in the sentry. He's getting another gateway there, so he's going 3 gateways. And he's got these 3 pylons here, and then he starts going for his robo. So he's going 3-gate robo, but then he throws down this Twilight Council, which is not part of my 3-gate robo build. So I dropped down my expansion pretty quick after seeing not a whole lot with my scout initially. But then he dropped this double gas right after my scout got out of there, so I figured it was pretty safe. I wasn't going to see too much aggression. So I got these guys here, and they're starting to push out towards my base. I have no idea of this, of course, because I don't have my robo down yet. It's just about to finish, and I don't make my observer right away, so I don't see these guys. He's got his observer, though, and that observer is going to not be good for me. I'm building up a nice little force here. I mean, I got 2 zealots, 4 stalkers, 2 sentries. He's got that observer. We're pretty evenly matched here as far as units go. And his observer comes in and sees the whole shebang. I mean, he sees the whole party. And, you know, he sees what he's up against here. He isn't building anything else out of that. He's researching Blink out of his Twilight Council. And he's got the 3 gates here. And he expands as well, starts getting his gas. He's not mining any of the minerals yet. Remember, folks, this is Bronze League. You're not seeing a whole lot of stellar play from us, but, you know, we're all learning down here. Well, most of us are learning. I come up against people now and then. I think I've played different races maybe before, whatever, but he does a pretty good probe transfer here, and he's starting to get ahead. I still have 35 probes, but he's catching up on that. And his observer just chilling. Just chilling, seeing everything I'm doing. And I'm trying to build up my army here. Getting my Colossus out fairly soon. I like the Colossus. They're pretty cool as long as the opponent doesn't have too much anti-air going on. And I'm starting to research Thermal Lance over here. Get out a Warp Prism on accident, cancel it, and now I'm finally getting my observer out. So I can see what's going on. But he just keeps scouting, and with this kind of scouting information, sorry, a little stumble there. I mean, he can plan and adjust and do everything he wants to do against me here. And I got these gateways here. My warp gate research finally finishes, so I get my 3 warp gates here. Getting out another Colossus, and he sees, or he may not see. I guess if his observer's there, he probably sees my army here. Yeah, he can see that I have Colossus there, so he knows I'm going Colossus, so he ends up going Colossus himself. And he has this here Warp Prism as well, which you're going to see make an appearance in just a second as it comes across the map with what I believe is a Colossus inside. And he's going to post up over here. I'll slow this down a little bit for you so you can see this drop happen. He just chills out there for a second. But he's pulling, you know, we're about even on probes. I got 11 zealots now. He's only got 2. You know, had I thought about it, you know, I should have pushed earlier. I mean, at least a little harassment, get a little bit of an idea. I mean, I got my observer over there, I think, somewhere. But he's got this little bit of harassment going on, hitting my gateway over here. And I got 7 gates now, as you can see. And I throw my army over there to clean this up. And believe it or not, I think he doesn't get away with any of these guys. You know, we're, like I said, you know, we both got to be pretty bad at this for him not to have picked that up and tried to flown it away a little bit. But I'll move my army right back down here, right under his observer again, so he can just see whatever he wants to see. And I'll speed it back. Well, first let's go check his base. He's got a Colossus just chilling back here. He's got a Dark Shrine going, so I guess he's going to go for Dark Templar at some point. I don't see where he's warping him in. He's still got the Warp Prism over here just hanging out. Couple Zealots holding the Zelnaga Watchtower. He's got some cannons. Now, these cannons are going to play a key role, or at least if I had had cannons, they were going to play a key role in this drop here, because I have no observer out on my base, and I did not know that cannons are detectors. Yes, I know, I'm a noob at StarCraft 2, and, you know, I'm learning. I just learned from this match that I gotta have a cannon or something around, because he just destroys that first off, so now I can't get an observer out. And had I known it was cannons, you know, I could have dropped a cannon here, cannon over here, you know. I'm just panicking at this point. I have no idea what to do, so I sent my whole army over, probably to get decimated by these Dark Templar, to kill a Warp Prism, you know. You know, hooray for me, I killed a Warp Prism, but everything else is just gonna die. My Nexus is getting hit, and these guys just have free reign in my entire place. And, you know, I didn't know anything, so I tried to drop one over here to get that observer out, because I do know the observer can see cloaked units. But, I mean, he sees that I'm making that over there, so I pull my army away, try to save some of them. I mean, they're just getting killed. I mean, units lost over here. I mean, I'm up to 23, 24. You know, these guys are just murdering me right now, and they can just run around and do whatever they like, because I can't see them. And, of course, I build this, and I don't think I even get an observer out of it. So I move my army and say, you know what? You don't have that many units here killing my base. You can't have that much back at your base if you went that way. So I'm going to go and try for a base trade, even though I didn't take any probes with me. So these guys just continue laying waste to my base here as my army moves across the map. And I walk into 3 Colossus and this little group of guys here, which is probably going to be more than enough since I just went charging in there with charge lots. He has some Dark Templar here too. Excuse me. And I'm just going to get completely wiped out over here. So this was my 3rd loss, I think. Was it 3rd? I forget how many losses I had in Season 7. But this was, I think, during the lock. I don't think I progressed or did any better in this. So he starts moving out. I don't have any units. I don't know what to do. I'm probably trying to do something back here, but I got my gates up. I warp in 4 Zealots. What good are they going to do against people I can't see? So I just run them out of here, and then I figure it's GG for me, so I'm going to GG and get out of here. And had I known about those cannons, that could have been my saving grace. But those Dark Templar are pretty cool, so I'm probably going to try and incorporate them into a couple more of my builds. You know, still try and get down to 3-gate Robo and the 4-gate, you know, Pat, because I'm still having some timing issues and getting that and losing myself in the macro of the game and not knowing where to go next. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed that game and my commentary on that game. And there's I got a bunch of games saved up. I'm going to do some more of these, get them all set out and put out on YouTube for you guys. And hopefully you will continue watching as I continue my quest to improve and climb the ladders of StarCraft 2. So again, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to tell me I'm a noob and I suck at this game. I already know it. Ain't news to me. And I will catch you guys later.